Guillermo Angulo de Carolina. Agárrense en la lucha estelar, amarrados por el cuello en un Dodge Cadillac. El azul de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón se enfrenta a Hércules Ayala por el campeonato del Caribe. TNT defiende ante Jason el Terrible. Rufus R. Jones toca contra Mr. Foco en revancha para descongelar los campeonatos mundiales en parejas. Los primeros Bates se enfrentan a Rambo Ronstar y Chiqui Star en revancha por el campeonato de Puerto Rico. Ricky Santana defiende ante el Heckman Bobby Jagger. Miguelito Pérez choca contra Dandy Don Crawford. Huracán Castillo y el Invader 3 se enfrentan a Dr. Beck y el profe. Víctor Chevica se enfrenta al fabuloso canguro Don Ken. Entrada general, $8. Menores de 11 años, $4. Todos los caminos conducen este sábado a las 8:30 al Polideportivo Guillermo Angulo de Carolina.
You can write to Hangman Bobby Jaggers or myself by writing to Caribbean Championship Wrestling, P.O. Box 8900, Santurce, Puerto Rico 00910. And now some...
I got one other goofball, man. They always fall for it, don't they? Ladies and gentlemen, my main event for you on Trick or Treat Night, Daddy. Get your candy ready and sit down in your chair and watch the big man, Rufus R. Jones, go against the baddest man to walk the block in Detroit, brother. Detroit Demolition. Let's go to the main event right now, Halloween night.
Where's my treat?
Detroit Demolition, 325 pounds with his manager, El Prophet. And who's he against? The big man from South Carolina, Rufus R. Jones.
That's good time to you, Bobby. I'd like to say a big hello to all the fans in Atlanta. This will be a little extra you'll be getting every week from now on. This big match between Good Times, Rufus R. Jones. Rufus so backwards and suffer, and that's what you usually do when you come up against Rufus.
I'm going to tell you something, man. Rick St. James, sometimes you talk like a dog, man. I'm telling you right now.
A Georgia Bulldog.
Yeah.
We're in Atlanta. Come on, give me a break.
Like a coon dog when I take out night hunting, you know what I mean, man?
Well, I got a lot of fans in Atlanta now.
A kick or a blue tick, I'm telling you right now. But anyhow, Rufus R. Jones has not got a chance for the simple reason is, ladies and gentlemen, El Prophet. And anybody who watches my program every week knows that El Prophet is the smartest manager in professional wrestling, especially if you're bilingual like me, because he does have his program, Habla Español, in Spanish.
I don't know about that because it's a North and South battle. You got Detroit Demolition and Rufus R. Jones from the South, and you know he's going to mix it up very well. Two big men, very big men in that ring.
You know why Atlanta, Georgia likes me? You know why Atlanta, GA likes the Hangman, brother?
Why?
Because he used to party hardy there, brother, and plus he gives him an extra match every week, coming right at him from the Caribbean. You see Rufus R. Jones sitting there, hitting the man with fists, close fists. He's strutting, he's walking. The same man that was in Atlanta, GA a few years ago, Daddy.
Whoa!
I'll tell you something. I set Atlanta, GA on fire, Rick St. James. If I ever take you there, brother, would you have a good drop? Excuse me, the ladies in Atlanta, GA wouldn't like you.
They call him the freight train. You saw a lot of locomotion there by Rufus.
Yeah, let me tell you, Demolition ain't doing too bad either, baby.
Demolition looks like something out of somebody's worst nightmare.
Let me tell you something. He could be out of your worst nightmare if that man got a hold of you, too.
Very
He's a big man, brother. Big man. I'm sitting here talking about women in Atlanta, GA, and you talking about wrestling this thing, James. I told you, darling. I told you. That's all he thinks about. And remember, you can write to me, Caribbean Championship Wrestling, Post Office Box 8900, Santurce, Puerto Rico, 00910. Right, Rick St. James? All my Atlanta friends are going to write me now.
Oh, send all the proposals you've got for Bobby.
I'm sure a few of those old girls are going to come down and spend a weekend or two. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's possible, considering your vast charm.
My best. Hey, baby, the girls in Atlanta know me very good, man. Very well. Marriott. That's all the people at the big bars, baby.
Right now, two-fisted attack of Rufus R. Jones on Detroit Demolition. And there's downstairs goes Rufus.
Rufus R. Jones is using a lot of fists and a lot of punches and a lot of elbows and a lot of illegal things here. As you can see, Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez, the Puerto Rican referee right there, he doesn't know how to say you can't do this to that man because he doesn't speak English, you know. Rufus R. Jones, open up your hands or I'm going to slap you, boy. That's what you got to say to him, Ricky.
Rufus dances to the beat of his own particular style.
Now, he dances to the tune of a different drummer. What you trying to
No,
say?
not really, Bobby.
Well,
Not
I'll tell you
really.
something. Here we go. El Prophet has just given instruction to Detroit Demolition. Now he's going in, and he's going to beat him up.
Let's see what this Detroit Demolition can do with
His 325 pounds of pure muscle, sex appeal, and twisted steel, baby. Remember him, 325 pounds. What could you do if you had 325 pounds?
See, how much is that in dollars? Never mind. Demolition!
Oh,
Got caught!
a low boot. Low boot.
Got caught by Rufus, and Rufus now is handing out some punishment here. Double-fisted attack. There it is. Onto the rope. Haymaker downstairs by Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus R. Jones is throwing a lot of low blows in here and used a lot of close fists. And still, ladies and gentlemen, not a referee's warning.
Look at that. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Play fire with fire there, the Demolition. Yeah, fire with fire there. That a boy.
Throwing the rules out the window is Demolition.
Yeah, fire with fire. That's how you play the game. Good boot. Yeah, beat him up a little bit. That a boy. Beat him up a little bit more.
Detroit Demolition is now on the attack. There's a big clothesline on Rufus, and I tell you, it takes a lot to bring Rufus down.
Oh, that's right. Rufus is hitting the scale at 300 himself, baby. Look at Detroit Demolition. Look how agile this man is. Going right up there on that stick of rope. He's going to get him again. Yeah. Hey, everybody in Atlanta, see all these people down at Douglas watch the wrestling matches? Hangman Bobby Jagger's in the main event, baby. Hey.
Don't believe it, fans. Believe it only if you see it.
Say, James, I beat Ricky Santana to a pulp this night.
Who's the Puerto Rican champion? Ricky Santana, right?
I am. I beat him 1, 2, 3.
Don't believe it, fans.
Atlanta, GA, I will bring that match to you on this tape right here. Not next week, maybe the following week, but one of these weeks I'll bring that match to you.
There's a snapmare by Detroit Demolition.
Yay! He got him now, Eddie Rick, huh? Got him now, huh? Those big arms around that man's neck. Look at him. Oh.
Got him all tied up, but Rufus seems to be listening to the music
Of a different drummer.
Check out those moves, Bobby. Have you ever seen moves like that?
No, I guess I haven't seen moves like that, Rick St. James. I've only wrestled the man about 300 times.
Demolition from Motown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Big knee, just staggered the big man. Now he's down. He got that leg wrapped up. Now, that was 3 anywhere in the country, brother, but Puerto Rico.
Well, you're a minority of 1, rather.
You know something, Rick St. James? Sometimes one of these days I'm gonna slap you. I know your mommy and daddy would have, but they knew it wouldn't help you with sense or anything.
Roll up by Detroit Demolition, but Rufus R. Jones reacts quickly.
He got him now, baby. He's sitting there. He's hitting there, hurting him now. Rufus R. Jones saying, "I want to quit. I want to quit." He's singing that favorite song of James Brown. I quit. I quit.
A little bit of Demolition derby here by Detroit Demolition on Rufus R. Jones. Oh, now, there it is.
Die.
His own medicine, Bobby.
Oh, that's sick for a man to do something like that.
All right, Detroit Demolition doing the boogie himself now, but he can't find his opponent. And here comes Rufus. Big roundhouse right. Downstairs. That double punch. Look at that double punch by Rufus R. Jones. He's got Detroit Demolition staggered and he's down.
Right there.
Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh, my. There goes Rufus out.
Well, Demolition dodged the first straight train. He hit him with that first straight train. The second one he was ready for, and he dodged it, and he got him, baby. Oh, yeah, run him into that ring post, Demolition.
Now they're out on the hardwood.
The referee's counting, brother.
Exchanging right.
The referee's counting.
Absolutely right. In danger of a double count out here. They're throwing all caution to the winds as Rufus R. Jones throws him against the railing. He's very close to the fans there.
Well, I tell you, he threw him right into the fans.
Very dangerous there. As you see the wood and the steel. Very easy to get injured there, but the count has gone on.
You,
and this has to be a count out. Has to be a count out. Both men rolling around on the hard floor, and it's going to be
a double
count out.
Atlanta, G, I want to say something to you, baby. It's been nice bringing this extra match to you. We're going to do it every week. Detroit Demolition, Rufus R. Jones still going at it. Finally, the referee, Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, get between them. And there you have ladies and gentlemen, a double countout.
We haven't heard the last of this one.
Carlos Colón, tenemos un mensaje muy importante para ti, negro asqueroso, pero quiero que sea Hércules Ayala quien te dé ese mensaje. Carlos Colón, he estado 3 semanas padeciendo con esa cuellera de dolor, pero Carlos Colón, como he venido diciendo, hoy, mañana, pasado, me tengo que desquitar. Y este sábado, en Carolina, Carlos Colón, vamos amarrados por el cuello con cadenas. Y Carlos Colón, vas a sufrir lo que yo he sufrido, porque vengo a vengarme. Este sábado, Carlos Colón, no hay quien te salve, porque Hércules Ayala tiene mucho coraje. Y con estas cadenas en el cuello, Carlos Colón, no te me puedes escapar. Y te voy a destruir, te voy a golpear, te voy a sacar de la lucha libre. Ves preparado este sábado, Carlos Colón.
Capitol Sports Promotions presenta las superestrellas de la lucha libre este sábado a las 8:30 en el Polideportivo Guillermo Angulo de Carolina. Agárrense en la lucha estelar, amarrados por el cuello en un Dodge Hammerman. El acróbata de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón, se enfrenta a Hércules Ayala. Por el campeonato del Caribe, TNT defiende ante Jason el Terrible. Rufus R. Jones toca contra Mr. Pogo en revancha para descongelar los campeonatos mundiales de parejas. Los gemelos Batten se enfrentan a Rambo, Ronstar y Chiqui Star. En revancha por el campeonato de Puerto Rico, Ricky Santana defiende ante el Heckman Bobby Jagger. Miguelito Pérez choca contra Dandy Dan Crawford. Huracán Castillo y el Invader 3 se enfrentan a Dr. Best y el Profe. Víctor Chedica se enfrenta al fabuloso canguro Don Ken. Entrada general, $8. Menores de 12 años, $4. Todos los caminos conducen este sábado a las 8:30 al Polideportivo Guillermo Angulo de Carolina. ¡Atángala! Venga a disfrutar de la mejor lucha libre del mundo este miércoles en Cataño. En la lucha estelar en revancha. Y en esta lucha Chiqui se le esposado a Carlitos Colón cuando TNT se enfrenta a Rambo Ronstar. Rufus R. Jones toca contra el Terrible Jason. Y por el campeonato del Caribe en pareja, Miguelito Pérez y Huracán Castillo Junior Boca contra los Casos Pirilleja, Hackman Bobby Jaggers y el Dandy Dan Crawford este miércoles en Cataño.
The last of these two, man. What do you think, Bubby?
I'll tell you something right now. Let me tell you something. Rufus R. Jones, you're a pretty good, fair country wrestler. That puts you on a level about down here compared to Hangman Bobby Jaggers up here. Cologne, that goes for you too. Santana, you too. But the main thing is, next week, who we have,
Double trouble. The Batten Twins against Mr. Pogo and Dr.
For the World Tag Team Champions. That's when the Batten Twins were the champions. Ha ha! So until next week, ladies and gentlemen, happy Halloween from Hangman Bobby Jaggers, and good night from Hangman Bobby Jaggers. Good night. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, take a hike.
Make like a ghost, Make like a ghost, St. James. Make like a ghost. Make like a ghost. Get out of here, brother. This is my time to shine, Daddy. Right here on Championship Wrestling.
Everyone, and welcome to Caribbean Championship Wrestling. I'm Rick St. James. Guess who's next to me? Hey, Thanksgiving leftovers, Hangman Bobby Jaggers.
Well, you know something, Rick St. James? Not even you could put a little rain on my party, brother. I'm having a good old time sitting here on the bright spot, brighter than ever, because I am the brightest thing in Puerto Rico. I'm the brightest shining star in the Caribbean, brother. You know something right now? If they had an election around this rock, I would be the man they'd most likely want to represent them. Thank you.
A dog catcher, I assume.
Oh, Rick St. James, you know something about you? One thing about you, you're the difference between night and day. You're just a pale gray, you know what I mean? Everything you say means nothing, and everything you do means nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the highlights on my program right now.
Our first match from the tournament to select the Universal Champion, Alpha, the Wild Samoan versus Gentleman Chris Adams.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a special on TNT, the Super Ninja.
We'll follow that with a special on Rambo Ron Star, the new version.
Then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see this week's Wrestling Inquirer, TNT versus Jason the Terrible.
El Profe's wrestling class follows, as always, in Spanish.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, what you've been waiting for, the main event, myself, Hangman Bobby Jaggers, versus Ricky Santana for the Puerto Rican Heavyweight Championship in Carolina. Now, to the first match.
There we see our principals. It's Gentleman Chris Adams from abroad, if you will, against Alpha, the Wild Samoan, a man you know very well, Bobby.
That's right, a good friend of mine, Alpha the Wild Samoan, and his brother Sika, and I all lived together in Phoenix, Arizona in 1973. We all broke into professional wrestling, and Gentleman Chris Adams is from England, by the way, from the Bowery wrestling school there in England that put out some great wrestlers like old John Foley and Gordon Nelson.
Look who's in the ring right now,
Well, yeah, well, see, but Chris Adams is running around and trying to beat him up there. Here goes Alpha, yeah. Alpha takes advantage of it. Big headbutt by the big man.
Look at that Pearl Harbor job by Alpha right away.
No, I think you're out of your mind. See, what was Chris Adams doing out there running around chasing Cheeky Star for anyhow? Cheeky ain't done nothing to nobody.
He knows Chicky very well.
Well, I got to remember now, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to remember this match was for the Universal Heavyweight Championship, which had been vacated over the incident that happened with Hercules Ayala and Carlitos Colon. Big flying body press right there.
Two count. I tell you, Chicky Star cost this man, Chris Adams, the Caribbean title when Hercules had it.
Well, that's good. You know, Chris Adams deserves that kind of stuff. You know, that's the kind of guy he is.
Mutual love.
So that's the Mutual Admiration Society of Respect and 310 pounds that I'm going to tell what you're saying about him.
Oh, please. Who, Chicky?
No, the other big one. He'd sit on you like you were a chair, squash you like a grape, and drive you like a truck.
Well, this is a very important match for any man who desires to be the Universal Champion. You know, that's every wrestler's dream.
Yeah, see, I'm not a dummy here, brother. I'm waiting until they find a Universal Champion, then I'm going to go beat him. I'm not going to beat 7 or 8 guys, see? I'm a smart guy. I'm going to go beat him when he gets the belt.
We'll see about that in the future. Meanwhile, it's Alpha.
Ricky St. James, let me tell you something, baby. You know my predictions come true as much football bets as you've lost to me, baby. You know when I tell you something, E.F. Hutton listens, and Las Vegas, they put book on it.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, look at your pocketbook, man. It's awful thin this week.
Look at that Alpha now trying to be Chris's friend. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, you try to be that guy's friend, too, if he's been kicking you and hitting you and beating on you. You say, hey, look, it's a wrestling match, you dummy from England. Marcus of Queensberry rules, man. You're out there punching and kicking like a street fighter from Puerto Rico. Oh, look at that. Oh, kicked him right aside the head. Do you believe that?
Acrobatic maneuver by Chris.
Forward flip.
Oh, my.
But you see, Alpha going to shake hands with the goofball. The goofball tried to kick him below the belt. Alpha caught the foot, which is a good defensive move, and then all of a sudden he gets caught upside the head with the other foot.
Chris, of course, the master of the super kick.
Hey, and Alpha, the master of the super hard head.
Well, that's true.
I think that's a bad tactic, Alpha. He's already hit you one side of the top of the head. You better watch him a little bit.
Alpha, fashion plate, of course, with that hairstyle.
Hey, now you're getting on the man's religion, brother. He has his hair this way for a certain reason. Now, I'm going to tell him what you're saying about him, Rick St. James. Believe me.
Well,
Alpha, if you're listening to this program, his name is Rick St. James. He lives in Luquillo.
I know that your one man saves a lot of money on shampoo, Bobby.
I'll tell you something right now, Rick St. James. This man here is sitting there being a professional wrestler. He's wearing his traditional hair.
I'm talking about you, Bobby.
You're talking about me?
Because you don't have any hair.
Listen, you weren't too little to get slapped, you know.
I'm by Chris Adams now. He's controlling this match to this point.
He control. What do you think, St. James? My, oh, Lord, have mercy on you, boy. Rick St. James, you can sure tell you've never wrestled before. Alpha's got in the driver's seat, baby. It's a game of chess. Alpha is so far ahead of Chris Adams that Chris Adams still thinking in last week. You know what I mean?
Alpha is asking for intervention by Chicky, and there it is. Chris Adams now making a mistake, perhaps. Oh, he's got Chicky. Oh.
Oh, you can't get Chicky, bro. He's quick.
Chicky's busy.
quick. Chicky's quick.
Oh, my.
See, Ricky, Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez is not keeping control of this match. That is your problem right there.
Well, it's hard to keep control of Alpha and Chicky still.
Hey, wait a minute. Chris Adams is the one that is initiating the vengeance against Chicky Star. Chicky Star is out there to advise, to instruct, and to help.
Yeah.
I mean, not help. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let me reframe that. To guide his chargers in battle. He's not out there to interfere now.
Yeah, and God didn't make little green apples either.
Hey, let me tell you something about Indianapolis.
Hammerlock by Chris Adams. Now, look at the clean wrestler he is. He lets...
Yeah, he clean, grabbed his hair. Did you see that? I was even telling you that.
Did not see that.
Then you telling me that Chris Adams can grab off and put him in a hammerlock without using some illegal advantage? You're out of your mind. That man weighs 340 pounds. He's a Samoan. He's big and bad. You ever been to Hawaii? You ever been to Samoa and seen those boys? They're mean.
Have you?
Yes, many a time, Rick St. James. I am a worldwide traveler, not a worldwide reader.
We'll take your word for it.
You don't take my word for it. Check my frequent flyer miles.
And now it's an eye rake by Alpha.
Oh, good shot. You see, Alpha's left-handed.
Right on the windpipe.
No, right on the chest. Of course, you know, Chris Adams has a chest like our producer here, Hugo Savinovich. Sunset flip.
Adams. Oh, this man. Yes, he brings him down one.
Right there. You see, he had the tights, ladies and gentlemen. He had off his tights. There's no way that man could have pulled him over.
A man that big, you grab anything you can.
See, Chris Adams is pretty acrobatic there. You notice that, don't you?
Back to the wrist lock now.
Yeah, let me tell you, that's an arm stretch with a wrist lock. Look at Alpha. Alpha's going to get him out of this in a minute. You just watch this. But I know Alpha like a book, baby. Oh, back to the hammerlock.
Oh, reverse hammerlock now.
See, Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez has got to get on the ball. Ricky Vargas, Benitez, hey, if you want to be a referee, be a referee. If you want to be a wrestling fan, buy a ticket.
Now, Alpha, with that mass of his, pushes Chris Adams into the corner. Now he kicks him on the break. Low blow.
What are you talking about kicking him? He backed up from the man. You saw it right there. He backed up from the man.
With his foot in the wrong place.
No, he backed up from the man. I'm telling you, Rick St. James, sometimes you're amazing.
Look at that, man. We'll be right back in a moment. Don't you go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with a tournament for the Universal Heavyweight Championship, and with one of the main contestants, Alpha, the Wild Samoan, versus gentleman Chris Adams in one of the preliminary rounds. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Alpha, the Wild Samoan, has taken Chris Adams right here and taken him and just started to put him out of the business, isn't he, baby?
No, I don't believe that. Look at Chicky Star. Now that could put you out right there.
No, that just shakes you up a little bit. See, Chris Adams come out there with the idea that he's going to slap Cheeky. Well, he's not going to slap Cheeky because Cheeky's not going to let him do it. Cheeky's too good of a wrestler.
Well, meanwhile, the count is going on. And I tell you, Chris Adams better be careful. Look at the angel.
Oh, he ain't no angel. That's Cheeky Star, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Cheeky doing good, baby.
It's only championship caliber wrestlers in the ring right now.
Yeah, but you know, as far as I'm still concerned on this Universal Heavyweight Championship match, tournament and everything, I think, in my mind, and the wrestling fans in Puerto Rico, that Hercules Ayala is still the Universal Heavyweight Champion, as he was never defeated.
Well, certainly in his mind, and Cheeky.
In the people's mind, he was never defeated.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have video next week right here on this program of the winner of the final match between Ronnie Garvin and, of course, you know the man, Carlitos Colon.
Carlitos Colon. Yeah, you know something, Carlos Colon, like I said last week, it's got to really irk you that I'm the Puerto Rican heavyweight champion. Let's see you do something about it, Colon. I'd like to slap him like a dog.
There's a man out there named Ricky Santana like to do something about it, too.
Ricky Santana can't do anything about it. That's his biggest problem. You know, he has a bad case of the I wannas. I want this, I want that, but he ain't going to get it.
What's that about ifs and buts?
Let me tell you something, Rick St. James. I am still the champion, and I demand to be treated with the respect of a champion. If not, I'm going to slap you. All the people going to hear in one big slap, and you will be nothing but a grease spot.
There's the Japanese nerve hold applied by Afa. All his body pressure, body weight on top.
You take a look at Afa. Afa's a big man, brother. He got the man right where he wants him.
I'll tell you something. There's Chris Adams. Big elbows off the ropes. Knocks him down. Chris looks like he's out of it. Shoulder tackle now. Knocks him down once more. Oh, he went to the well too often there.
That's right, brother. And the big knee. See, Afa's a smart man. Just because he looks like a dummy don't mean he is a dummy. You know what I mean? He's a smart man. He knows what to do, and he knows how to do it, and he's big enough to do what he wants to do.
Do you know one thing, Bobby? Just as you, I've always thought of Afa as a tag team, master of the tag team.
He is. Him and his brother, him and his nephews, him and his cousins are great tag team combinations.
But I think Chris Adams might have the edge individually.
Well, take a look here, Rick St. James. Who has the edge individually? Afa, 6'4", 350 pounds, definitely has the advantage.
I noticed you didn't mention wrestling ability anywhere in there.
He is a heck of a look at him. He's a heck of a wrestler.
We shall see. They're on their own right now, except Chicky Star looking out from the outside there as always.
Chicky Star just giving a little encouragement there, baby. Look at Chris Adams. He's straining, baby. He's straining. He's straining.
Oh, man. He looks like he's in bad shape.
He's straining.
Chris Adams right now taking the worst of it from Afa, the wild Samoan.
Oh, let me tell you, man. Look like Afa's having a ball out there, doesn't it? Huh? Afa just beating him up.
Right now, Afa dominating Chris Adams with that Japanese nerve hold.
See, if Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez would ask Chris Adams is saying, I quit. To you, Vargas, it is no mas, no mas. Maybe he understands that.
Obviously, Ricky Vargas has heard no such thing as a big elbow. Off the ropes comes Chris. Gentleman, Chris Adams. Oh, now leapfrog. Now, train wreck. Both men meet head on, and both of them are out.
They're not out. They're just down. They're a little crazy. Chicky's got to get up. Afa's the bigger man. He's the one that's still got the power in him. And as you can tell, Chris Adams is definitely dazed. Yeah, all right.
Stamina, very much.
There you go. See, the endurance now is coming out. And as you can see, Afa's got the endurance and the strength.
Leg on the ropes. Oh, look at that choke.
That takes a little more endurance out of Chris Adams.
He's choking him right there. Look at that.
Oh, good for him.
Come on, Ricky Vargas. There you go.
Oh, he's got a 5 count. Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez.
Good disqualified.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice back to that Japanese nerve hold. I tell you, that'll sap the strength.
Oh, you take a look at Afa. Afa's the bigger and better man. He's just towering over Chris Adams, and he's in excruciating pain, as you can see by the look on his face. Afa is definitely wearing the man down.
Yeah, but he's not wearing any wrestling shoes. I noticed that much.
Well, he doesn't need them, baby. He likes that barefoot competition.
That's Chris Adams. Couple of forearms.
Those are illegal blows. Right to the throat area.
All legal.
Right to the throat area, ladies and gentlemen. That's an illegal blow.
Now Chris Adams coming back. He's got Afa into the turnbuckle. He goes.
You notice Chris Adams played it smart there. He didn't run his head in the turnbuckle where he's hard. Right below the belt. Low blow.
Super kick. Hard right from Adams. Coming on now. Hard rights now. Off the ropes. Drop kick. Big drop kick. Down goes Afa. Oh, headbutt. 1, 2. Oh, very close there.
I'll tell you something right there. You saw a super kick below the waist. You saw a beautiful drop kick, which it was. Uh-oh.
Yeah, look, inside cradle, 1, 2, nope.
I'm telling you something, see, the man's grabbing tights, he's grabbing hair, he's a desperate man right now. He knows Alpha is a superior wrestler.
Off the ropes, he comes, sunset flip.
Pull the tights, right there, ladies and gentlemen. He's got his hands in the tights.
They're in the ropes. Now,
you see that? You saw that? Say something, Rick St. James. Say something. He had tights.
They were in the ropes. Now, Alpha looks like he's recovered somewhat. Chris Adams, couple of a jab there, left jab. 1 to the chin. And let's see if Alpha's got anything left in the tank now. Big man like him. He could be out on his feet. There's Chris Adams, goes to the second rope for leverage.
I tell you, this is against the rules. Closed fist.
The fans want
everything, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. Hard rights from Chris Adams. Throwing the rule book away for a second now. Irish whip. Off comes Alpha. I tell you, Alpha looks like he's in trouble right now.
I tell you, he should be in trouble. He's been thrown against the ropes. He's had people pulling his hair, pulling his tights, and the referee doing nothing about it.
Well, right there, his foot is on the ropes.
Well, sure. Wouldn't you put your foot on the ropes? You get beat up like that, be kicked below the belt, and everything else. This Chris Adams is a dog now. Right there, he grabbed the tights again. Look at that.
2.
That is absolutely ridiculous for a professional wrestler.
I saw no tight grabbing, Bobby.
I did.
Alpha's going for a foreign object.
No, he's trying to lace the strings on his tights where Chris Adams had his tights. That's what he's trying to do.
The ring. Now, looks like a foreign object to me.
No,
I heard a bell here.
Attaboy, Alpha, attaboy.
I hear a bell. Let's look for the referee and see what he has to say about it. Right now, Ricky Vargas Benitez, most important man in the ring right now. He steps out.
I'll tell you what's happened. It's been a time limit draw. The time is expired.
Absolutely right. And both are disqualified from the tournament.
Isn't that just absolutely ridiculous? Alpha definitely dominated this man and should advance. Well, I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. A time limit draw between Alpha the Wild Samoan and gentleman Chris Adams. Both men eliminated from the Universal Wrestling Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with a TNT special right after these words.
Hércules Ayala, Chiquistar, prepárense bien porque la paliza que le vamos a dar el próximo sábado, eso no tiene nombre. Así que vayan listos, y especialmente tú, Chiquistar, porque lo último que me has hecho, que me has costado el campeonato universal, eso lo tienes que pagar, perro, y lo vas a pagar bien caro. Así que prepárense bien, porque tanto Non-Star como este servidor estamos muy molestos con las acciones de ustedes, y vamos a desquitarnos este próximo sábado en la cancha bajo techo de Cagua, y eso es una promesa.
Atención Puerto Rico, la Capital Sports Promotion regresa con las superestrellas de la lucha libre, regresando en grande este sábado a las 8:30 a la cancha bajo techo de Caguas. Agárrense en la lucha estelar. Carlitos Colón y Rambo Rostar se enfrentan a Hércules Ayala y a Chiquistar en revancha por el Campeonato del Caribe. TNT Reta al Terror de Jason el Terrible y una super cartelera. Para más información lee la prensa. Recuerda, este sábado regresando en grande a la cancha bajo techo de Caguas a las 8:30. A Tangana, venga a disfrutar de la mejor lucha libre del mundo cuando regresamos a Cataño este miércoles a las 7:30 en la lucha estelar. El acróbata de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón y Rambo Rostar se enfrentan a Hércules Ayala y Chiquistar. Ricky Santana se enfrenta al terror de Jason el Terrible. El Karateka Ninja TNT choca contra el salvaje Tama de Islander este miércoles, regresando en grande a Cataño.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Wrestling Inquirer this week looks at when Jason the Terrible wins the Caribbean Heavyweight Championship from TNT. And as you notice, ladies and gentlemen, TNT was the champion. He started picking a fight with Cheeky Star. And as you will see, Jason the Terrible headbutts TNT and wins the Caribbean Heavyweight Championship. 1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you one thing. TNT is on Jason's tracks.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Jason not only beat TNT, but busted him wide open. This is a feud that's been going around Puerto Rico and the surrounding area for quite a while. And I'll guarantee you one thing, it is a long way from finish. That's been Wrestling Inquirer for this week.
Jason el Terrible.
Bienvenidos al Profe Wrestling Class, o mejor debo decir, al campeón mundial junior completo, el Profe Wrestling Class. Sigue de fiesta el Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre porque sigo siendo el campeón mundial junior completo. El mejor campeón mundial junior completo que hayan tenido en toda la historia. Y lo seguiré siendo por mucho tiempo. De eso no le quepan duda. Pueden ver que no tengo la correa en estos momentos a mi lado, pero es simplemente porque la estoy dando mantenimiento, la estoy poniendo bonita, porque como debe estar en las manos de un caballero, debe estar en la mejor forma posible. También debo felicitar al Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre y a toda la afición de lucha libre del Consejo Mundial por el nuevo campeón universal, Ronnie Garvin. Y la noticia me alegra doblemente porque también Ronnie Garvin está de manos de ese gran amigo, compañero y hermano que tengo que se llama Cheeky Star, un caballero. En mejores manos no podía estar ese campeonato que dignamente está ostentando en estos momentos Ronnie Garvin. Pero hablemos de Carlos Colón. Carlos Colón, cuando uno sube a luchar, sube con la guardia en alto. Uno nunca baja la guardia, no importa quién sea. Puedes estar luchando contra tu hermano, contra tu padre, contra quien sea, pero uno no baja la guardia, Carlos Colón. No seas estúpido. Cometiste un error y te ha costado muy caro. En estos momentos estás llorando, estás sufriendo, estás humillado. ¿Sabes por qué? Por estúpido, Carlos Colón. Porque uno nunca confía en nadie. Yo no confío ni siquiera en Chiqui Star, que es mi amigo y hermano. Pero vamos a terminar esta lección de esta manera. A negrito que se duerme, Ronnie Garvin lo noquea. La lección de hoy ha terminado.
Atención Puerto Rico, la Capitol Sports Promotion regresa con las superestrellas de la lucha libre, regresando en grande este sábado a las 8:30 a la cancha bajo techo de Caguas. Agárrense en la lucha estelar. Carlitos Colón y Rambo Rostar se enfrentan a Hércules Ayala y a Chiqui Star en revancha por el Campeonato del Caribe. TNT Reta al Terror de Jason el Terrible y una super cartelera. Para más información lee la prensa. Recuerda, este sábado regresando en grande a la cancha bajo techo de Caguas a las 8:30. ¡Atángana! Venga a disfrutar de la mejor lucha libre del mundo cuando regresamos a Cataño este miércoles a las 7:30 en la lucha estelar. El acróbata de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón y Rambo Rostar se enfrentan a Hércules Ayala y Chiqui Star. Ricky Santana se enfrenta al terror de Jason el Terrible. El Karateka Ninja TNT choca contra el salvaje Tama de Islander este miércoles, regresando en grande a Cataño.
From Jose Luis Ortiz Garcia from Bayamón. He says he likes our program so well, he's even going to go out and buy some videos featuring the wrestling from Caribbean Championship Wrestling. And if you'd like to write to us, you can do so by writing Caribbean Championship Wrestling, P.O. Box 8900, Santurce, Puerto Rico 00910.
How do you know what he wrote, man? You can't read Spanish. I know what he wrote, man. He called me on the phone. He says, Bobby Jaggers, any video you're associated with, I want it. And I'll tell you something right now, Rick St. James. If you got a wrestling fan library, video library, it's not complete without the videos from World Wrestling Council, let me tell you.
Absolutely right. Now, our main event tonight involves, guess who? Hangman Bobby Jaggers, who was the challenger for the Puerto Rican title against the then champion Ricky Santana, Rookie of the Year. Fantastic main event, right, Bobby?
Let me tell you something, Rick St. James. The boy asked for the match with the kid, you understand? And I went in the ring, and I gave him a wrestling lesson. I gave him a street fighting lesson. And then I gave him a lesson on how to hang around the block. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to that match right now.
And there we are ringside. Both men already in the ring. At this time, Ricky Santana, the Puerto Rican champion, being challenged right there by Hangman Bobby Jaggers. And look, he says he wants the belt for his own.
It looks pretty good there, doesn't it, huh, Puerto Rico? Take a look at it, baby. Also, take a look at Carolina. Sold out, jam-packed. And who's in the main event? The Hangman, Bobby Jaggers. They want to see a new Puerto Rican champion.
Oh, of course, right now, Jaggers the champion, but at that time, you were the challenger. Let's make that clarification.
Well, you know, Ricky said James, Ricky Santana, you guys both get on my nerves. One thing about it, you have to be a challenger to be a champion. That's only logic, man.
Couple of slick Ricks, Bobby.
Yeah, slick Ricks, yeah. Tricky Ricks.
Now Bobby wants to fight.
Sure, I'll fight him. I'll do anything with him, man. I'm tough, baby. I know it.
But, of course, Ricky Santana can mix it up. He can wrestle.
Yeah, he mixes up Cubano bread real good, man. Or flan or something like that, but he can't mix up wrestling.
The dynamic combination of wrestlers.
That's in your opinion, brother. In my opinion, he's a rookie that makes rookie mistakes, and I capitalize on rookies, baby.
Rookie of the Year, by the way. But I tell you, the weight and size advantage, obviously, in the side of the Jayhawk. And now outside goes Bobby Jaggers.
Well, right there, what you just saw, ladies and gentlemen, was a flagrant violation of the rules. He thrust into my throat, which is against the rules. He should have been disqualified there. But I don't want a disqualification. I want to beat the man for the belt.
Speaking of rule breaking, what happened to the Kansas basketball program?
And let me tell you something, still the greatest basketball program in the United States today. NCAA champions, and I'll tell you something, they will come back from this adversity and be champions again, more than you can say for Cleveland State or the University of Puerto Rico.
Well, don't let Pickling.
Who did Puerto Rico ever beat in basketball? Especially Olympic basketball.
Now square.
Their Olympic records like Ricky Santana's win-loss record.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. Right now, look at that.
Look at what, Rick St. James. Look at what.
Being attempted here by Ricky Santana. Of course, Jaggers would go for that since he has the weight advantage. Let's see how his stamina goes in this match against a man who doesn't quit, Ricky Santana, Rookie of the Year, and at that time, the Puerto Rican heavyweight champion. Ricky down on his knees, trying to get up now.
That's right. Look how strong I am, Rick St. James. Look at that strength in that body Jaggers got. Look at that strength, huh?
Well, that strength in the arms and body of, look at that drop kick. Fantastic.
Well, right there, what you're seeing is the man, he comes in to go against a test of strength with me, and what does he do? He has to chicken out of it. He kicks me in the stomach, kicks me on the knuckles, and then drop kicks me. But I can go through this adversity and still come out on top. You watch.
Well, the fans don't seem to be taking a liking to you, Bobby.
No, that's one thing about it. Look at how many fans are there, baby. All my fans, Daddy. All my fans.
There's Kansas, widely displayed on the trunks of Mr. Jaggers.
Yeah, but it's displayed. I don't see anything you got that says Cleveland State or graduate on it.
Back into the ring comes Jaggers against Ricky Santana, who's been ahead on points. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, points, Rick St. James. I bet you've never seen an amateur wrestling match, let alone amateur wrestle, brother. I am definitely in control. I got riding time, baby. I'm doing it all. Look at all the people in Carolina, man. They're all sitting there cheering for me.
They're cheering, but they're cheering for Ricky Santana.
Well, you know the reason these people are in Carolina is because of me. Because they know that I'm going to win the Puerto Rican Championship, which I deserve.
That's not what they're reflecting right now. Look at that. Hostility towards you.
Hostility towards me, man. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Go back to Kansas.
No, I'm going to stay here and keep beating people, brother. That's what I'm going to do. And you might be the first one on my list.
Especially now that you're the champion, Bobby. I think the fans are really up in arms about that.
You know something? I don't really care what the fans think, what Carlos Colon thinks. I don't care what Ricky Santana thinks. Oh, man, it don't bother me, baby, because I'm on top of the world. I got the belt.
I think they believe there's something shady about the way you won that.
Brother, something shady, yeah. I knocked him out and put a dress on him.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Right now, the fans cheering on Ricky Santana.
Cheering me on, too. You see that? Right there.
I saw various and sundry objects go to you.
Now, all the fans did just made me mad, brother. Watch, I'm going to beat his brains in now.
Hey, you mean?
I'm going to show the stupid fanaticos who the best wrestler is. Watch.
You mean the fans are driving you crazy, Bobby? That's a short putt for anybody else. Now Jaggers out once more. He can't take the heat. Get out of the kitchen.
Brother, I'm going to tell you something. The man is pulling my tights. He's kicking me. He's punching me. He's not wrestling by Marcus Queensberry rules. So all I do is I take a breather to compose myself.
Hey, Ricky is not a...
Look at that. Right on the floor, you dummy. What do you call that?
Fans will be back with this championship action right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with this championship match, and I'll tell you something right now. You can see Ricky Santana out there on the floor, clothesline on the floor. This is definitely against the rules, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot beat a man outside the ring, and you know that, Rick St. James.
Well, the fans seem to believe that's what you deserve, Bobby.
Let me tell you something. If the fans were referees, then the referees would be fans, right?
What are you talking about, Bobby?
Well, I'm telling you something right now. As you can see Ricky Santana come out of the ring, acted like a goof, man. Come out there and started throwing punches and clotheslining people on the floor. That's against the rules, man. I'm really perturbed about the way that the rules are interpreted down here. You know what I mean?
Talking about a man that's taken the World Wrestling Council by storm,
That's
Ricky
right.
Santana.
Jaggers. Thank you very much.
Oh, you filled in the blank, I guess. Right now, Ricky Vargas counting on you.
Ricky Vargas can count me. I'm going to go back in the ring and beat him up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting a little bit perturbed here. And when I lose my temper, that's 270 pounds losing his temper, Rick St. James. You remember that when you keep mouthing off to me.
Yeah, remember the Latin temper in Ricky Santana.
Yeah, all that does is either get you beat up or beat on.
Jaggers back in the ring, throws aside the referee. You better watch it.
Just because you got a Latin temper don't make you tough, baby. Remember that.
Could get disqualified and get a nice fine for your troubles.
What for, Rick? Because I'm going to beat him up? I'm going to beat him up. I'm going to try to put him in a hospital. I'm going to beat his brains in.
See? There you go.
Slap that one, too. Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez. Oh, now it's 2 against 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, now I'm in a fair fight in Puerto Rico. 2 against 1.
They're both men exchanging right. Ricky Santana getting the better a lot quicker. There's off the ropes. Oh, big elbow.
You see, that almost knocked my teeth out, brother. Hit me right in the mouth.
Trip to the dentist for Bobby Jaggers.
Right. See, 2 against 1. 2 against 1. It's a fair fight in the barrio, yeah.
And now,
you and your king of the block like I am, brother.
Oh, Santana with an elbow smash from the ring apron. And Jaggers, oh my, I tell you. You're in trouble now. Where you going, Bobby?
Let me tell you something, brother. So far, I've been clotheslined. I've been beat in the head. I've had an elbow dropped off an apron to me on the floor. I've had a man come out on the floor and drop an elbow on me, and nobody cares. Nobody cares.
That's what it looks like.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get back. So I don't want nobody caring when they see what I do, okay? I don't want nobody crying or whining when you see what I do. Because what I'm going to do, he deserves. And you remember that. He deserves it.
I don't suppose you have a comb on you, Bobby, huh?
Let me tell you something, Rick St. James. Like I said, I'm in a bad mood right now. You keep smarting up, I'm going to smack you. Come on.
Please, we have guests.
See, I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting. No, now look. The man had his hands in there. Yeah, here he goes. Yeah, okay, here we go. Now you talk about the Latin temper. Yeah, a lot of temper and no brains. No judgment. Here we go.
Ricky Santana pounding on the face of Bobby Jaggers up on the second rope. He's got the momentum now. Hard right knocks his head back. And there goes Jaggers down by the weight of his own body. Covered. 1, 2, nope. Didn't wrap the leg.
Down but not out, brother. Down but not out. Remember that.
Oh, you're out of the ring.
What are you going to do, Rick St. James, if somebody comes to the ring and, boy, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You never tasted the thrill of competition one-on-one.
You spent most of this match outside the ring.
Let me tell you something, Rick St. James. You would, too, if you've had the indignities done to you that I've had done to me by Ricky Santana.
Yep, you're right. He's beating you up.
He hasn't beaten me up. He's cheated. He's come out on the floor. He's dropped elbows on me. He's come off the apron on top of me. But don't worry. Like I said, I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. You just wait and see what I do to him. And when I do it to him, I don't want nobody whining. Nobody. Nobody. You understand me? Nobody.
I think I heard that. Back in the ring comes Jagger, side headlock by Ricky Santana. Oh, look at that wonderful move.
He's got my fingers, man. You could do that if you grab my fingers.
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to grab.
Yeah, grab my fingers. Yeah, that's illegal. That's against the rules, man. Look at Santana there. Yeah, get off me, you dummy.
He broke. Oh, what are you doing there? Going inside the trunks there.
No, he's had my fingers, and he's hurt my fingers. I'm just trying to get my circulation back in my arm, brother.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's got a foreign object in the... Oh, what are you carrying in that hand?
My fingers.
We'll see about that. Oh, look at there. A right hand with that clenched fist. We don't know what's in.
Nothing. Look, there's nothing in my hand. Look.
And he knocked Ricky Santana for a tumble.
Nothing. Santana can't take a punch by a big man, brother.
Are you saying he has a glass jaw? Give me a break.
He has a glass jaw, but he has a glass body.
No way.
Look at this, baby. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that.
look at that maneuver. Very quick hands on Mr. Jaggers.
That's right. That's right, baby. The man, the hands of stone, Ronnie Garvin. You better take a look at me, Jack.
Magician of the ring.
Oh, yeah. Now, don't nobody cry. Don't nobody whine. I'm doing to him what he did to me.
Big elbow smash. Another one right on the schnoz.
Yeah, I'm going to try to give him a Ronaldo Rivera nose.
I tell you. Very easily break his nose there.
Oh, I'm trying to do it, brother. I'm going to tell you what I'm trying to do.
And I'm not so sure.
I want to hurt this punk a little bit. I want to beat him up. I don't care about him.
I'm not so sure what you have in that elbow pad either.
I like that left jab, huh? I like that left jab. Well, I don't wear that elbow pad no more. I like that left jab, huh?
Oh, look at this.
I got my finger about 3/4 of an inch into his eyeball.
Yeah, I saw that.
I feel it squishing back in there, you know. I like doing that kind of stuff.
Trying to take the man's eye out.
Oh, nice right, brother.
Just like you.
Meet the turnbuckle, Santana.
Ricky Vargas watching very closely.
Now, right there, this is called wrestling. See what I'm doing? I beat the man down. Now I'm taking his energy away from me, brother. That's 270 pounds on the crook of your neck, bending you forward and putting you out, baby. And I can put you out with that whole Ricky St. James.
Yeah, what? I'm not in that ring right now. It's Ricky Santana.
I bet you Santana, which he wasn't either.
That's wrong Rick, Bob.
You watch me, baby. You watch me. The kid's good.
Right now, Santana to his feet. Couple of elbows. Oh, grabbing the hair.
A low blow is what it was. It wasn't an elbow. It was a low blow.
Yeah, grab the hair, Bobby. Shame on you.
I didn't grab the hair.
Now, what rule was that?
Right there, brother. See? Right back. Right back to the same wrestling hold. Just take and tear the man down.
Yeah, I tell you, your weight right there on the man's neck, it's bound to tear him down. But I'll tell you what, this match gets a lot hotter. So stay tuned and come back with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, we're back with the Puerto Rican Heavyweight Championship match. Myself against Ricky Santana.
Yes, featuring the then champion, Ricky Santana.
That's right. Who's the champion now, Rick St. James, huh?
Slip my mind. Oh,
those
Ricky
are the kind of
Santana
things
goes
that rookies.
flying.
Those are the kind of things that rookies do and they get hurt doing, brother.
Yeah, he went flying off the second rope.
I wonder why. I wonder whose mind said, "Hey, why don't you fall down, Jaggers? Let him go through the second rope."
Had it been the third rope, he would have been the strong.
No, sir, brother. No, sir. That's where you're wrong, Rick St. James, because he was throwing his own self at me. I wasn't putting him over the top rope.
Now you clotheslined them outside.
Well, isn't that just a shame? Didn't he do this a little bit a while ago to me and nobody cared? Well, I don't care either, Rick St. James, as you're going to see again.
The fans cared. They liked it.
Well, yeah, they like it when I'm doing it to him. That's good.
Oh, short clothesline.
Hey, Rick St. James, you think you can take one of those?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think Santana can take too many of them either.
I'm not paid for that. I'm not a wrestler.
That's obvious.
True.
There's one of those boys, Tabari, over there that said something to me. Him and 33 guys want to make a fair fight and fight me. I told him to come on.
At least I tell it like it is, Bobby.
No, you don't, Rick St. James. Look at that, look at that. Hey, bouncing around. I got him now. I know I got him.
Oh, Ricky looks like he's dizzy.
I think he's dizzy, all right.
He's very game competitor, though. Comes back inside the ring in that condition.
He shouldn't, because I'm going to hurt him some more.
A lot of men have quit in that state. Oh, big elbow. Now Ricky is right. Tell you.
Oh, yeah, he's right to get beat up. That's what he's right for, baby.
Okay, I'm curious now. Oh, you missed, Bobby. Look at that. You had him and you missed. That gives Ricky Santana the opportunity to get back in this match, perhaps, but I don't see how you can come back from so much damage.
That's right, brother. I beat him up, and I beat him up for a reason, too, Rick St. James, as you know it.
And why is that?
Because of what he did to me earlier. I just did to him what he did to me.
Well, let's see. Oh, there's a kick from Ricky, a hard right.
Yeah, using his fist. He can't wrestle. He's got to use his fist.
Turns your face around there into the turnbuckle. And now over to the other turnbuckle. What's this? A trip around the world, Bobby. There's three.
I'll tell you something. This is all illegal, brother. This is all illegal.
I tell you what. Had this been a bull strap match, Ricky would have beat you right there.
Yeah, I beat him right there, though, baby. I put the big size 12 on him.
Took his eyes off you. That's a mistake.
Right. That's a mistake.
You took full advantage, too, didn't you?
Tell me about an old sack of garbage, like I do in the morning when I dump my garbage, just throwing him out like a sack of garbage.
Tossed him right. Now you're going out after him. Now, come on.
Now I'm going to hurt him. You know what? I'm mad now. Now I'm going to hurt him. Now I'm going to teach him a lesson that you don't mess with the big dog on the block. And I am the big dog on the block.
Oh, you're big. Look at the sadistic nature of Bobby Jagger coming out
the
there.
The people wanted him, so I gave him to him.
Now, you want to hurt the man. That's going, boy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do want to hurt him, Rick St. James. And you're going to see how vicious I get when I want to be vicious.
Yeah, but you can't beat him outside. You got to take him inside that ring.
Brother, I can beat him anywhere I want to beat him, as long as I want to beat him. Come on, Ricky Santana. Meet ring post named Pete. Look at his head busted open. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, well, I tell you, that's a very hard shot he took right on the head.
Ruben, one of the guards there, he likes what I'm doing too, brother.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ricky Santana split right down his head.
Yeah, he split wide open, believe me, baby, believe me. Now I'm going to throw him back in the ring like a bunch of garbage because I want to beat. Oh, yeah, nice punch, Jag.
Right hand.
Oh, no, I'm going to clothesline him first. I want to hurt him a little bit more. I want to crack the back of his head open.
Look at this. It's a clothesline. Oh! You missed him, Bobby. He ducked or he fell.
He's scared. He's chicken. That's what's wrong with him.
Well, you hurt your arm there, obviously. But I don't see Ricky Santana. He's in bad shape, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm not too good a shape beating a ring post like that.
Ricky's back in the ring now. Let's see what he can muster.
Here comes that hot lad.
Oh, look at that face. He's busted open. He's bloody. The fans cheering him on. Ricky's, man, they see the Latin temper. Charging. Kicking. Right arm. Irish whip. Oh, giant backdrop. Wow, look at that. Cover. 1, 2, no. Jaggers gets up from that. Off the ropes. Oh, Colcocks him. Flying. Hard right. 1, 2, no. 2 pinning predicaments. Off the ropes comes Jaggers. Oh, now fine body press. 1, 2. Didn't wrap the leg. Jaggers, I tell you, you got to admire the man with the stamina. A man that size got quite a bit of stamina, Bobby.
As you can see, he's pouring it on, brother. I'm taking everything he's got. All these fanaticos at Carolina are behind him, but I don't care. He's beat me. He's beat me. He's got blood all over the camera. Right there. Right there. Reverse atomic drop. Now, Santana, you pay the price. Hangman Bobby Jagger's way. You pay my price in my ballgame.
Desperation move by Bobby Jaggers, and he caught him. Now he's got the bullwhip. Shoe, baby. Oh, come on, Bobby. This got to be a disqualification. No way. I tell you, look at that over the third rope with the bullwhip. He's going to hang him. Oh, no, look at this. There's the bell. That's a disqualification. The winner is Ricky Santana by disqualification. But I tell you, he's in trouble right now. He's hanging from that bullwhip.
Yeah, look at this, baby. Here's what you do. You punish him when you don't like him, and I'll punish him anytime I can.
That's the signs of a sore loser right there, Bobby Jaggers.
A sore loser. I'll tell you something. The referee's trying to kick me. I don't care. Here comes Invader 3. I'll knock him out. Okay, now come on, Santana. You're such a big, tough man. The people think you're so good. You're choking the life and breath is going out of his body. Here comes the Batten twins.
Trying to protect him.
Scared
the damage is done, but the winner by disqualification is Ricky Santana.
And right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your future Puerto Rican heavyweight champion. Right there, myself, Hangman Bobby Jaggers. Goodbye, and we'll be right back.
Hey, that's a catchy beat, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, Rick St. James. Everything's catchy that I do. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you I'd teach Ricky Santana how to hang around the block, and I did it. But let me tell you something, Rick St. James. Next week. Tell him, baby. Yeah.
Our main event will be Jason the
I'm bringing it to you, too.
challenging for the Caribbean heavyweight title against none other than TNT.
That's when TNT was the Caribbean champion. You know something, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so glad that I represent you, and I represent this little tiny rock in the Caribbean. All over the world. Everybody knows who Hangman Bobby Jaggers is. Rick St. James, you're getting very well known. You're like that dummy that Howdy Doody used to have. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Wrestling Inquirer, Professor Wrestling.
Everything.
For Hangman Bobby Jaggers, I'm Rick St. James. Good night, and God bless.
Hey, good night, guys. Hey, see y'all later, man. Remember to get those videos, Daddy. The big kids on them. Bye-bye.
Ron Bacardí.
most exciting time on television. I'm talking about Caribbean Championship Wrestling. I'm Rick St. James. Next to me, some of that excitement, it's Ricky Santana. How you doing?
I'm doing just great. It's a pleasure to be out here again with you, Rick St. James, the Dean of Professional Wrestling Commentators. I want to say hello to all the people across the country and all throughout the Caribbean. And I want to show these people a few highlights if we're all possible.
See, all that, and we're about the same age, too. But anyways, fans, let's go to the highlights. In our first match, it'll be 3 versus 3. Milo Huertas, Miguelito Perez, and Hurricane Castillo Jr. facing Sasaki-san, Mr. Pogo, and El Profe.
And this week, fans, on this week's Wrestling Inquirer, it focuses on the crowning of a new Puerto Rican heavyweight champion.
And our main event will be the Big Battle Royale for $5,000. Fans, let's go to our first match.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to another exciting packed hour of Caribbean Championship Wrestling. Here's our first match of the evening, a 6-man tag team match. Mr. Pogo in the ring at this time representing the team of the Ninja Express and El Profe.
Right now, Mr. Pogo, El Profe from the outside trying to catch Miguelito's attention, but he's having none of it.
That's true. Right now at this point and stage of the game, I think both teams are feeling each other out. They're trying to get a game plan going. That's the idea behind tag team wrestling, to work as a tag team. They have 2 tag team, former tag team champions in Miguelito Perez and Hurricane Castillo, and the current tag team champions in Ninja Express. Right now in the ring, Milo Huertas against Sasaki-san. Tag, Miguelito comes in, hard right to the solar plexus. Miguelito gets a headlock. Tags out to his partner Castillo. Notice how they move in and out, Rick St. James.
Absolutely Australian tag team match. You got 3 men in there. Fast action. You better be quick or you're going to be in trouble in a hurry. And right now it's Sasaki-san. There's Miguelito from the top rope on that left arm. Tagging into Hurricane. And in comes Hurricane. Now what's this? One more tag. Here comes Milo Huertas off the ropes. Oh my, leapfrog right on that arm and a twist. How about that, Ricky?
Right now I think Sasaki-san is looking for a way out. He's looking toward his corner, but I see no light and no room and nowhere to run. Miguelito back on the arm. He's concentrating heavy on that deltoid area. It's got to be sore at this point in time, Rick St. James.
Absolutely, I tell you. Young and strong as Sasaki-san is, you better look for a tag. Beautiful arm drag to an arm bar by Miguelito.
Yes, it was. And Miguelito is still concentrating on that point of attack, which has been the arm from the onslaught of this match. And Sasaki-san is into the corner. Finally gets a break there. Miguelito's smart enough to get out of the corner and not be in that predicament to get double teamed.
And now, guess who's coming in the ring? El Profe, the masked professor. And look, he's working. Look, his little mini workout. Getting warmed up. He certainly doesn't want to get in cold.
No, he doesn't, but I think that's just a psych move. I know El Profe very well. I've had very many matches with him, and believe me, it's just a psych move. Castillo off the ropes there. Oh, he ducks the clothesline. Big right hand. Castillo on the offensive, hits him. Big elbow. Profe's looking for a way out, and there's nowhere to run.
El Profe, perhaps the weak link of the Ninja Express, counting that he's a manager, of course. And there's a double clothesline. And down goes Profe. He'd better look for one of his men in the corner. But Miguelito taking full advantage now with a big slam. There it is. On his back goes Profe. He felt that one.
That's right. That had to jar all 16 of those vertebrae. And El Profe right now is wishing that he was on the outside looking in, because they're taking it to him tooth and nail.
And Milo Huertas tags in now. Oh, greets Profe with a nice left. But he's able to escape. Pogo comes out now. And he's the fresh man at this point. Milo Huertas squaring off against Mr. Pogo. Milo Huertas, of course, a high flyer.
That's right, but that Mr. Pogo is very fluent in the martial arts, and you always have to watch him because he's very sneaky. Right there, you saw the chop, but Milo Huertas retaliates. He's going to show him that he can take it from the best.
3 against 1 in the corner. And that's what you have to do in this type of match. Have to keep the fresh man in the ring and try to keep your opponent in as long as possible. Right now, look at that exchange. Miguelito Pogo, now Milo Huertas tags back in. And still on that one body part. And they won't let Pogo out of that corner. In comes Castillo now. Looks like a merry-go-round. I'm getting dizzy with the speed of these tags.
That's it. They're in and out. They're isolating on that arm region, working on the deltoid, but right there, they've taken the advantage. They've measured up 2-on-1, 3-on-1. That's what you have to expect every time you wrestle the Ninja Express and or Mr. Profe.
Well, that Profe, man, Sasaki-san in there right now. Milo Huertas comes back with a couple of chops. He cartwheels into the corner, somersaults rather, and now Miguelito is back. Look at the jab action. Little boxing experience with Miguelito. And Sasaki-san says, hold on there. I wasn't ready for that.
At this point in time, I think they got Miguelito's Latin temper a little bit flared up, and I think they want no part of it, and I don't blame them, do you?
Absolutely, Ricky. I know you've been accused of being hot-headed in that ring. And I've also seen you win a lot of matches. In a flurry such as Miguelito has displayed right now, Sasaki-san not quite sure what to do.
I think he does know. I think he's just laying a little bit possible. Miguelito ought to watch out and take the fullest advantage. There's more to come. Stay tuned for the action on Caribbean Championship Wrestling.
And fans, here we are back on Caribbean Championship Wrestling. A big 3 versus 3-man battle. And Ricky, right now you see the double team being done by Sasaki-san and Profe.
Profe gets into the ring. He distracts the referee. If you take a good notice of that, Rick St. James, while Sasaki-san and Mr. Pogo take full advantage of Huracan Castillo right now, who's laying in the prone position in the middle of the ring.
Ricky Vargas having his hands full, trying to keep track of 6 men at once. And right there, the knee by Profe on Hurricane Castillo, snapmare, Sasaki-san, and they're punishing Hurricane right now.
Yes, they are. They're doing a double team effort on Castillo, and right now Castillo is in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Certainly a lot of experience in the Ninja Express corner. Right now they're choking Hurricane. This is a blatant double choke now. Look at that. In comes Miguelito. Meanwhile, the Ninja Express are exchanging with no tags. Ricky Vargas, just too much action for him to follow.
Yes, it is. You know, we have a hard time keeping up the action ourselves. You can imagine what Ricky Vargas has to go through trying to keep all 6 men within the rules of the match.
Parameters of the rule book. And I tell you, El Profe right now is like the jackal. He's out there trying to soften up Hurricane for his 2 men, but I think they're making a mistake right now. Oh, no, there's the diversion tactic. I tell you, they know it all as far as dirty tricks go. El Profe. Oh, my, look at this, Ricky.
Yeah, it's like I said before, Rick St. James. One entertains the referee there, he distracts him, while the other 2 take fullest advantage. Right now, Castillo is draped over that second rope, and I think he's looking for a way out. He's going to have to dig down deep and really suck it up to get to his feet again. Savate-type kicks to the head by Mr. Pogo. Tags in Sasaki-san. Right to the solar plexus. That'll definitely knock the wind out of you.
I tell you, a real hard kick to the solar plexus, and now Hurricane comes back. And that was just on instinct. He really is not all there, but he just lashed out and caught Sasaki-san. Let's see if he can get over to the corner to make a tag. There it is. In comes Miguelito Perez. Drop kick on Sasaki-san. Drop kick on Profe. And a hard right. Sasaki-san, legal mount drop kick. Now he's flat on his back. Miguelito Perez, a house of fire now. Off the ropes. Clothesline. And I tell you,
Miguelito, sure enough, evened up this battle. Yes, he has it going to town on the Ninja Express and El Profe. All 6 men in the ring right now. Total bedlam, total chaos. Fists flying, kicks, punches, everything's going on right now. Now all 6 men in the ring. And what's this? Whoa, a triple train wreck. Profe falls out of the ring. Mr. Pogo and Sasaki-san are left. Milo Huerta is taking some hard licks. And outside the ring, but right now back inside, Milo Huertas and Miguelito. There's Hurricane outside with a Profe. And this is just too wild to keep track. Leapfrog by Sasaki-san catches Milo Huertas with a devastating kick. He could be out of it. 1, 2, 3. Grab the trunks. And that's it. Looks like it's going to be a decision coming from Ricky Vargas Benitez, and there they are. The Ninja Express are the winners of this match. Fans, will be right back with lots more action.
Abu Dhabi, encendiste la mecha de TNT y este próximo sábado en Carolina, prepárate. Actualmente tienes el campeonato de Puerto Rico. Abu Dhabi, ese campeonato me pertenece a mí y al pueblo de Puerto Rico. Abu Dhabi, prepárate. Yo sé que eres bueno y tienes la llave del camello, muy peligrosa, pero este próximo sábado en el Guillermo Anguro de Carolina, prepárate. Ese campeonato vuelve para mi cintura y para el pueblo de Puerto Rico. Prepárate este sábado a las 8:30.
Capitol Sports Promotions presenta las superestrellas de la lucha libre este sábado a las 8:30 en el Polideportivo Guillermo Angulo de Carolina. En la lucha estelar, agárrense en revancha, enjaulados por el campeonato de la televisión del Caribe y Universal. El acróbata de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón, se enfrenta al terror de Jason el Terrible. En revancha por el campeonato de Puerto Rico, TNT reta al nuevo campeón, Abu Dhabi. Por el campeonato mundial en parejas, los sensacionales gemelos Batten defienden ante Chiqui Star y The White Angel. En revancha por el campeonato mundial junior completo y sin descalificación, Ricky Santana defiende ante Sasaki-san. El Rey Rufus R. Jones choca contra Mr. Pogo. Miguelito Pérez y Huracán Castillo Jr. se enfrentan a Kama the Islander y Danny Don Crawford. Víctor Chovica se enfrenta al Profe. Entrada general, $8. Menores de 12 años, $4. Todos los caminos conducen este sábado a las 8:30 al Guillermo Angulo de Carolina. ¡Atángara! Venga a disfrutar de la mejor lucha libre del mundo este miércoles en Cataño. En la lucha estelar, el acróbata de Puerto Rico, Carlitos Colón, se enfrenta a Butadín. El Rey Rufus R. Jones se enfrenta al Profe. Los sensacionales gemelos Batten chocan contra Chiqui Star y The White Angel este miércoles en Cataño.
This week's Wrestling Inquirer takes a look at a recent tournament held last week in Bayamon to crown a new Puerto Rican heavyweight champion. 16 world-class wrestlers were entered in this tournament, paired off in different brackets, and what you're looking at now are the 2 finalists in that tournament, TNT and Sika, the Wild Samoan.
Beautiful reverse kick there by TNT. And there you see the fans were all excited. They were very eager to see TNT, a very big fan favorite here, beat Sika, but could he do it? There's a headbutt that you saw in a grueling match, Ricky.
That's right. You can see it. It's has taken its effect on TNT. He's bleeding profusely. Right now he's going for the pin. And by sheer instinct, Sika, the Samoan, kicked out of that at the very last second.
Absolutely. There you see a Profe right now looking on and trying to get his man back in this match. The 2 men meet in the center of the ring. Oh, there. TNT thrown out of the ring by Sika.
As you can see, TNT is feeling the tolls of this match, as so is Sika, the Samoan. Right now he gives TNT a big stiff kick there to the kidney area. I know he felt that because I felt many of those myself. But right there, TNT thinking 2 moves ahead. Over the top for a sunset flip for a 3 count, and we have a new Puerto Rican heavyweight champion in TNT. The fans were happy, and TNT is rejoicing and celebrating his new championship.
And fans, that's our Wrestling Inquirer for tonight.
Bienvenidos al Profe Wrestling Class. Hay fiesta en la Real Academia, hay fiesta en todo Puerto Rico, porque tienen un campeón de Puerto Rico del cual se pueden sentir orgullosos por fin. Ya era hora de que tuviera un campeón de Puerto Rico digno de ustedes, Abudadín, el nuevo rey de Puerto Rico. Y también se sienten orgullosos porque el nuevo Ninja Express, Sasaki-san y Mr. Pogo sigan siendo los campeones del Caribe. Y ya pueden ver que mi pecho ya no basta para tantas correas, pero no se queda así. El próximo sábado, Sasaki-san, en una lucha sin descalificación, se enfrenta a Ñico Santana, la vergüenza de los juniors completos, el rey de los juniors completos. Ñico Santana, el próximo sábado no hay descalificación, así que no puedes buscar la descalificación para salvar tu campeonato. No tienes ninguna salvación. Mi pecho tendrá lugar para otro campeonato, el campeonato mundial junior completo. Y tú, Rufus R. Jones, el rey de los ridículos, el rey de los mamarrachos, te enfrenta a Mr. Pogo, que te va a poner un poco de dignidad, un hombre que te va a enseñar a que te dejes de payasadas, que te dejes vistiendo como chango de gondalillero. Rufus R. Jones, te vamos a enseñar a ser hombre y no a ser ridículo el próximo sábado. Es más, no quiero seguir hablando, me voy a ir a festejar con mis muchachos. La lección de hoy ha terminado. Qué bien me veo con tantas correas limpias. Ahora pongo la de Junior completo.
We've been getting a lot of letters, Ricky, asking about what has been your biggest, your most important match here in Puerto Rico.
Well, to be quite honest, Rick St. James, anytime I go into a championship match, I consider that one of my biggest matches. You know, I was a Puerto Rican heavyweight champion at one time, and I am the current world junior heavyweight champion. And I think anytime I go into a championship match, it's got to be classified as my toughest match.
Well, there you are. We're always happy to please. And tell you, if you want to write to any star here at Caribbean Championship Wrestling, you can do so by writing P.O. Box 8900, Santurce, Puerto Rico 00910. How about our main event, Ricky?
Our main event consists of a coal miners match where there was $5,000 tied on top. And I tell you what, when you get that many men in there going for that much money, anything and everything does happen.
It's a whole lot of trouble for a lot of wrestlers. I tell you, let's go right to our main event.
And there you have it, folks. Going for the $5,000, and as you can see, Jason is on his way to the top, but TNT says, no, not today. I'm going to get it myself, and everybody's out there on their own. Every man for himself. Anything and everything goes when it comes down to getting that $5,000.
Absolutely. Right now, the closest man there is Jason, but TNT pounding his head against the metal post and desperately trying to get him down and climb right over him and reach that $5 grand up there. But he couldn't do it. That post pretty slippery, and you got 16 guys tugging on you and trying to break the you-know-what out of you.
That's true. That pole gets a little slippery. Every man trying to get up there. The sweat and the perspiration has to have a hamper on that. It makes it hard for you to climb up the pole. But like you said, there's 16 men in there with one thing in mind, and that's getting that $5,000.
We can see some personal feuds going on there as Crawford right in the thick of it. Meanwhile, Pogo and Miguelito going at it. Ricky Santana, there he is right in the thick of things.
Yeah, I was going for that $5,000 just like everybody else, and I could speak with the voice of experience. It was tough in there that night.
Well, right now, it's Tom and the Islander trying to get up there. And oh, right over the top rope goes Tama, hanging down like a bat. And now Chicky trying to get up. Miguelito, it's, wow, King of the Hill time. Look at that Crawford trying to climb over the back of anyone who's damaged. Chicky Star getting very close now. Rufus got a hold of a boot, and they're trying to make a wish with Chicky right now, Ricky.
Yes, they are, and Chicky Star wants that $5,000, I think, as bad as anybody else in that ring. But right there, you saw the effort of Cheeky Star trying to get up the pole, and he straddled himself over that top rope. I think he'd be laying there for a little bit more.
Saki-san now the latest to get knocked down, not Dr. Death. Dr. Death being brought back down. Ricky Santana, the Flash, trying to get up there. Oh, my. El Profe made sure that didn't happen.
Yes, and as you can see, we had to do a little bit of censorship there. I was showing in my baby picture at that point in time. But as you can see, Rufus R. Jones trying to climb up. Danny Dan Crawford, El Prophet, Jason, everybody going at it. Not taking any friends or foes, but everybody's in there on their own.
One thing's for sure, you grab at anything when it gets desperate. Milo Huerta's now on top of the heat. And he's being brought down by Jaggers. There's Jaggers in the thick of it.
Yeah, you know, it's surprising that all these men, and they're as big as they are, can find some way to climb up that pole. It seems like the men who weigh over 250 and 260 can get up just as easy as a man who weighs 230.
Maybe a tactic here might be the high flyers coming from the other side of the ring. Right now it's difficult to have any tactics. This kind of crazy battle. All individual battles going on. Everyone trying to figure out how to do it, how to climb up there and grab that bag full of money.
Just like you said, maybe the high flyers have the advantage using everybody else as a stepping stone. They just run right up and try to climb up that pole. There you see TNT going for it. He's trying to shake it down. You see El Prompto, you see Rufus R. Jones. As you can see, Jason, he's lined up there, and there goes Danny Dan Crawford, Tom of the Islanders. They're tag team partners, but all together they're fighting one another to try to get that $5,000.
Well, let's remind the fans that we've got to keep it civil here, and we're trying to keep it as clean as we can because this is prime time.
Yes, it is, and sometimes, like you said, when you're going for that money and you see somebody else trying to get it, you got to latch on to anything you can get. As you can see, many of the wrestlers are trying to stop one another, trying to get to the top at any means or any bounds. They really want that $5,000.
The fouls are coming hot and heavy right there. Little problem for our partner. But you can see El Profe now trying to climb up. And there he is, very close. Look at that Profe go. No, slips back down. Hangman Bobby Jaggers. And there are no friends here. Milo Huerta. Leapfrog right on top of Jason, scrambling for that bag. Ricky Santana there on the side, and Jason all involved. It's a catch battle.
That's right. Like St. James, every man's in there for himself. As you can see, I'm in the thick of things. Danny Dan Crawford's right there. He's trying to climb up the pole. We're taking no prisoners. Everybody going for that $5,000.
Well, there you see the Battens going for it. And in the corner, meanwhile, a lot of action going on. Dr. Death making a run for it, but Cheeky Star caught him in the nick of time. Now tries to get himself up. He's trying to scurry up the pole and get the bag. But no. Now Crawford pounding on you, Ricky, and Hangman Bobby Jaggers getting into it. Cheeky Star, Rufus R. Jones. Got Cheeky Star. He won't let him go either.
That's it. Like I said before, when it comes to $5,000, you take it upon yourself. As you can see with St. James, I'm trying everything humanly possible to keep Cheeky from getting that $5,000. Rufus is in there, TNT. All of us are going at it tooth and nail.
Absolutely. Now it's El Profe. Oh, El Profe almost up there. And, oh, my. He saw more of El Profe than we wanted to that time.
That's it. But lucky for us, our editor is right on top of things. He's keeping this as legally and clean as possible.
Oh, I tell you, Eric has his hands full right now. With all the action going on, nobody wants to let anybody get up on that pole. Oh, Miguelito having some trouble. Crawford on his way up, and no, he's stopped there by Ricky Santana, grabbing wildly now. And Cheeky, ever close. Look at this. This is top of the Islander. Look. Oh, no. He thought he was climbing a coconut tree there.
Yeah, but I had to shortchange him there. And like I said before, inside that trenches, and they get all in there. Look at Bobby Jaggers, a man over 270 pounds, trying to go up that pole. That shows you the determination somebody will have for $5,000.
My goodness. Jaggers trying to get up the pole. Now it's TNT and Jason going at it. Close quarters. And TNT's got a hold of Jason's boot.
up there. Yes, it is, but you can see Jason's kicking, pouncing, gouging. He's trying to get to the top. Who will win these $5,000, folks? Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this match. This Coal Miners Battle Royale. Winner takes all. First man up the pole gets the bag filled with $5,000. And right now, Havoc has broken loose inside that ring. Some tempers have flared. And there's Ricky Santana. Is the main man right now trying to get up that pole, Ricky. That's right, Rick St. James. I'm trying to go for that $5,000 because I could definitely use $5,000, and I think everybody in there has the same intention. And that's why this match is so competitive, because every man is out there for himself, and they will stop at nothing to get that $5,000. There goes Dandy Dan Crawford off the top. Everybody's hanging on for dear life. Bobby Jaggers has got his nose in a Cheeky Star. He's going up the pole. Everybody trying to get to the top. Cheeky's almost there, and there, right there, Miguelito Perez stops him for a brief moment, and all havoc is broken loose once again. Tumbling down was Chicky. Now TNT has a firm grasp on him, and Sasaki-san's got TNT. Well, none of them are going anywhere. Now Mr. Pogo trying to find the angle on the outside. Everyone trying to figure out what's going to happen, how they can... Look, Jason been tossed out. When you know someone as big as Jason tossed out of that ring. Oh, TNT now on the top looking down. But Crawford pulls him back down, and nobody so far. There's one of the Battens trying to get some leverage. Rufus R. Jones. Rufus R. Jones now making his move. He figures he can get up on the outside, Ricky. That's right, Rufus is going to take the shortcut. He figures that the direct line is the best way to get to the top. And right there, they're stopping Rufus R. Jones. Looks like everybody else has been trying to get up that pole. I'm telling you, it's a battle. There goes one of the Batten twins. And right there you can see that, hey, even I had to pull him down because I want that $5,000 just as much as anybody else. That's right. Nobody's a friend in this type of match because it's winner takes all. TNT with an elbow. Now makes a run at it, but he's caught from behind by Crawford. And I'll tell you, oh, now he came down on that rope. And everybody's trying to find the right combination of moves to shimmy up that pole. That's right. As you can see, one half of the Ninja Express, Sasaki-san, he's going to try and nab at it. He's got that martial art instincts, but I think that right now isn't going to do too much of good. It's just whoever can get to the top first. TNT trying to hold him back. TNT pulling with everything he's got. Big forearm to the back. That'll definitely slow you down. There's TNT trying to get over Sasaki-san to the top. And Cheeky Star pulling him down. Like I said, we have no friends in this type of match. There goes Cheeky Star back to the top. And as you can see, me and Rufus Jones, we're hanging on for dear life. We want that $5,000 just as much as anybody else. And right now, Cheeky Star's been trying to pull down. Crawford trying to sneak up on the side. But they've got him too. Crawford hanging out for dear life. They all come tumbling down. Look at that now. Tama. No, as a matter of fact, well, right now, I don't know what's going on. Crawford, oh my. Crawford jumps up. Right there you saw the better half of Prophet showing, and our editor in the control room is doing one heck of a job keeping this as legitimate as possible. Please. Now, oh, Crawford, nice move. Trying to do the fireman move. Did you see that? They tried to shimmy up and slide down, but as he found out, that's no easy task. As you can see, everybody's feeling the toll of this match. People dropping on their heads, flying off the top. Everybody's going for the money, but right now, everybody's paired off, trying to slow everybody else down. Maybe somebody's got the advantage. You can shimmy up that pole while it's undetended. Fans are picking their favorites. Look at Cheeky Star hanging from that top rope. Miguelito is trying to get him clear out of that ring. But no, back comes, and now it's Crawford. In the corner, Ricky Santana making another move. Now stamina's got to come into effect right now, Ricky. That's right. Everybody's in there. They've been hurt. They've been kicked. They've been pounded to sweat. Everybody's feeling the toll of this match. Anytime you get in one of these matches, you're going to feel it.
But I can already see perhaps some strategy going on. Let the guys knock each other out and then perhaps make a wild run at it. But I'm only guessing. I wouldn't have the slightest idea. Oh, Chicky Star very close. Nearly got it, but now they've got him.
That's right. They got him right now. Chicky Star hanging on for dear life on that pole. He's almost there. He can sense it. He can feel it. He can touch the money, but he can't get to the bag.
Pole goes out. Now you've got a lot of men who've been knocked out of the battle over that top rope. There's one of the battens out. Meanwhile, it's TNT. Ricky Santana going at it right now. There's no friends involved here. Everyone wants the 5 grand. Oh, look at that leap by Miguelito Perez. And that's very dangerous. Could have gone head over heels right out of that ring.
That's right, but at this particular point in time, I think everybody's getting a little bit desperate. We're all getting a little bit anxious. We all want that money. Here I am fighting with a good friend of mine, TNT. But like I said before, in this type of match, you have no friends. You want that $5,000.
Absolutely. They're trying to keep everything decent here, and there's Miguelito now once more. Oh, everybody comes tumbling down. Look at Jaggers. Jaggers, quick run. 1, 2, 3. He's up to the 3rd rope, but he can't make it any further.
I've never seen Bobby Jaggers move that fast since he was called to the dinner line. But I tell you what, that $5,000 will definitely make you move a whole lot quicker than you'll ever move.
Now Chicky Star's back at it. And I tell you, Chicky Star has been very close on several occasions.
That's right. He's one determined man, just like everybody else in the ring. If you notice, TNT trying to make his way to the top right now. And there's Prophet stopping him. Dandy Dan Crawford, everybody's in there trying to hold everybody down. But I think its toll has taken itself on this and everybody else in this match.
It's going to take some kind of sacrifice to get up that pole and get that 5 grand. Let's see who's going to pay the price and take the money. Right now it's Crawford. He's trying to find a way to kick the opposition down and then climb the pole.
That's it. You kick them in the face. You do whatever you have to do when it comes down to it. It's like I said before, you have no friends. You're trying to get to the top. $5,000 could make one heck of a party.
Well, I tell you what, you can do just about whatever you like, but right now, a couple of men knocked out. Chicky Star and Hurricane Castillo been knocked out. Now the referee's trying to make sure they stay out. Meanwhile, it's Ricky Santana. Oh, Rufus R. Jones knocked out. See, this is the stamina part. Oh, my. Oh, foul there by Bobby Jaggers. I tell you, no love lost between you and Jaggers. I know that much.
That's for sure. I don't like him. He don't like me. But there goes Prophet going to the top. And Miguelito with the big save, pulling him down and everybody else. Now that pole is vacant. These wrestlers are going at it tooth and nail, and I can see the opportunity, and I'm going to go for it myself.
Oh, they got you by the hair there, Ricky, and now Milo Huertas, quick move, up to the outside. He jumps. He's climbing, and he's got the bag in his hands, and that's it. There it is. He takes it all. Milo Huertas wins the $5,000 Coal Miners Battle Royale. But what's this? They're all after him now. And he has to run for his life. Pay for dinner.
Maybe we can. You know, like I said, anything can happen, and there's proof that anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling.
Tremendous main event as we bring you every week. Next week, our main event involves one of the fans' favorite, TNT. And he was challenging at that time for the Caribbean Heavyweight Championship in the hands of none other than Jason the Terrible.
That's right, and I can tell you one thing from seeing the match, that match was one to go down as a mat classic because, like I said before, the mask was on top, 15 feet in the air. The person that got the mask got the advantage.
That's right, and also returning next week will be the Wrestling Inquirer. Till then, for Ricky Santana, I'm Rick St. James. Good night.
Magnum, we're going to see the United States Tag Team Championship.